Top 10 heroes for the month of August 2018. I want to thank everyone for liking prior month's videos. Huge positive feedback on these videos. I want to say this is going to be the last one that I do here on this channel. Moving everything over to OMG, and that mostly has to do with the YouTube algorithm. If you like Marvel Strike Force, you can get notifications over there. If you like Galaxy of Heroes, you can get notifications over here. So we're going to split the two up. Also over there, you're going to find a lot of rant videos because I love Marvel. I love the idea of this game, but there's some decisions being made by the developers that I'm not really happy with, and not really happy with the direction of the game. But I do think this game is going to be around for a long time, and it's going to be very successful if they don't drive everybody away here in the short term. But let's get to the top 10 for this month, and I have to say that I was putting off making this video. I'm playing on BlueStacks. There's a link in the description. I'm sponsored by BlueStacks if you want to play on your computer. But I'm putting off making this video primarily is because 4 of the top 10 heroes on my list have incoming nerfs. 2 of them we don't know what they are. CROSSBONES and Yondu. Out of my top 5 characters, we got CROSSBONES right there in the middle, then Yondu up there, and they have not announced what those nerfs going to be. Still on the list. Same thing with Quake and Black Widow. There's an incoming modification to the mounts that speed up and slow do. Right now it's at 50% boost or 50% reduction. It's going to be changed to 30. So let's just talk about those 4 heroes. But I want to say, as the purpose of making this list is say, hey, these are really good characters. You're not going to feel bad starring them. You're not going to feel bad putting gear into them. But I really can't say that about those 4. I'm at level 65, and you can see that I've stopped taking those characters up. You can see that I've got my Rocket at 65. I've got my Night Nurse at 65. It's because I'm not really sure how good they're going to be, and I'd rather focus my energy on other characters. So we're going to talk about what traditionally was the 4 best characters in the game with no-brainers: Quake, Black Widow, Captain America, and Yondu. And then you throw Night Nurse, and you have an amazing Arena team. Let's just go down the list and talk about each one. Quake. Quake has mass damage. She can hit everybody. Huge. Right here. She can issue out slow. Now, that slow mechanic can hit 3 targets, or actually more than 3, but just in a normal 5 versus 5, it's going to hit 3. And that gives them minus 50% speed. But that's going to be changed to minus 30 in the future. Still think she's going to be good, but I don't know how good. We're going to see, right? And then her middle ability right here can clear positive status effects. You got to be able to get rid of that defense up. It's a very good, and that can chain also. Then we got to look at Black Widow, and the reason why Black Widow is good for a lot of the same reasons. My goodness, she can issue out speed up to the whole team. Give the whole team a speed boost of 50%. That's going to change to 30%. And there's some stipulations on whether Avengers or not Avengers, but still, large and large, she's been acknowledged as being the best character in the game for a long time. And then her ultimate ability is a stun, and if you can get it to chain, and notice it says counterattack breaks this chain, the bleed is huge. Huge. And of course, stun is amazing. And then her basic attack can copy positive status effects, because the whole name of the game is positive status effects, and getting rid of their defense up and whatever. Now, that will not work on taunt, because she copies and clears them, but she can't do that to taunt. It works the same thing on Yondu's passive. Let's talk about Yondu. Yondu, they said they're going to do something to him because they felt he was too strong, and he's strong in the raids. Yes, I understand. It's mostly about this passive ability right here, stealing positive effects. Now, that does not work on taunt, and if you can take it all the way to level 5, which is nearly impossible to do, those parts are so scarce, most scarce parts in the game right now, you can do 2. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. His basic can clear 2 positive status effects. Like, clearing positive status effects is a theme, right? And that's what makes characters good. We're going to get to Vision, who's a newcomer to this list, because Vision is the best at it, really, in a lot of ways. And then he can summon Ravagers, and that is good in the raids. I'm not sure how I really feel about it in Arena, but definitely in the raids and in Blitz. So those 4 characters that I just rattled off here, paired up with Captain America, which gets defense up. He gives ability energy. He can clear positive status effects, and he can block like crazy. Those 4 traditionally have been good in all parts of the game. Blitz, Arena, Raids, just everywhere. PvE content, they're all really good. And so in the past, I would say, you know what? Take those 4 as high as possible. But 3 of those 4 are getting some sort of nerf. And we have to talk about CROSSBONES. CROSSBONES is amazing in the Arena. Maybe not as much in Raid or PvE content, because when he explodes and does all this monster damage, he's kind of useless. Not really useless, but he doesn't have a lot of health, and you have to pair him with Night Earth, and you have to focus on healing him up. So it was more situational in PvE, you know, in the campaign mode or in raids, but in Arena and Blitz, he is just, every Blitz team I play up against has CROSSBONES. But they said they're going to modify him and nerf him. Him paired up with Vision, where he can get that defense up for 2 turns, and then he taunts. Oh my god. That's why Vision's on the list, by the way, is because of Vision's interaction with CROSSBONES is insane. It's just insane. Now, I'm okay with them nerfing these. I'm having a hard time recommending people to go out and level up their Quake, CROSSBONES, Yondu, Captain America, Black Widow. You know, they're probably all going to be really good. I think there would be a huge public outrage if they just made them useless. I think they're going to be 90% as effective as they have been in the past. I can't imagine that Black Widow's going to be bad after this update when they do eventually update it. But it's hard for me to recommend, say, go upgrade these characters as much as possible, because they're going to change. And that's fine. So those characters are all very good. Now we have to talk about Night Nurse. And Night Nurse has my blessing. And you can see I've already taken her to 65. And she is the queen of the raids. Heal, heal, heal. I have 2 raid teams that I really like. One using Star-Lord and the Guardians with Night Nurse. And then they're the Avengers. You know, Yondu, Black Widow, Quake, and Captain America. And Night Nurse has been the traditional raid team. Now we're getting into some Thanos and some Star-Lord and Gamora combos. But all I know is I feel good upgrading Night Nurse, and this heal right here is the bomb. It's really good. Heal all the allies, 2 regenerations. She's just the best healer. It's that simple. She has a passive heal. She has an active heal. I hate this though, because it often will target a minion. Drives me crazy. And then self-defense issues out slow, which is already really good. We talked about slow, but that's not going to be as good going forward. So this really right here is the first character on the list that I'm like, yeah, go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it, go hard. And now we're going to talk about the Guardians and Gamora. Gamora stands alone on herself. She is the ultimate finisher. Right here, offense up, field speed bar if she finishes them off. If she finishes them off. This right here, I've seen this hit for 60,000. 60,000 hits 3 times, and if she has offense up and the opponent has defense down, it will kill them. She was good before, and then when you take into account Star-Lord's passive right here, 30% damage and 20% speed, it's beyond good. I went back and looked in my last video. I said, I don't really know how good the Guardian's going to be if they don't have some sort of speed-up ability. Oh, there's the answer right there. This modification to Star-Lord giving Guardian allies 20% speed makes Gamora insane. We're going to go into battle just for fun to showcase that here at the end. And then we're going to also talk about Rocket. Now, I like Rocket, but, you know, adding 20% speed and then 30% damage, plus he's blaster and tech, and he needs to be used everywhere. And if you pair him up with Vision, he's going to get the defense up for 2 turns. He has this monster AoE. He has this burst. The 3 of them are great. Now, I don't like Drax and Groot. And yes, the 5 of them together make for a perfect Blitz team, but I just don't like Drax or Groot. It's my opinion. But the 3 of them are off the charts. And then we have to talk about Vision. And then we're going to sneak in Hand Sentry as a number 11, just because we have to have a minion Let's just talk about Head Sentry. Head Sentry, best minion in the game still. This smoke bomb right here, stealth to all allies except for self, apply evade for 4 turns. It's just no brainer, man. You pair him up with Doctor Strange and revive him. He's a tank, basically. He's a tank that doesn't need to taunt, because when everybody's stealth, you have to target him. He's going to evade. They all evade. He's got a great block chance. This guy also is more of arena blitz, not so much raid, because he dies inside of raid, and you don't want your heroes to die. So you have to pair him up with Doctor Strange. Now, I just want to say there's a lot of heroes I'm not putting on this list. Doctor Strange, Thanos, Spider-Man, yes, amazing. Deadpool, all of them are really, really good. But I have to focus on 10. And I know that's 10 already. And we have to throw in Vision, though. And Vision is someone that I have to work on. But this right here. On spawn, all tech allies gain defense up for 2 turns. That's broken on Crossbones. It makes Crossbones just almost a guaranteed explosion. And then lastly, this right here, Solar Blade. Clear 2 positive effects on each target. There's a potential for this to get better with Scarlet Witch. I'm still on the fence with Scarlet Witch, whether I think she's good or not. Ability block fixes so many problems. Heavy hitter, offense down. This is a amazing character. Mostly has to do with the defense up and pairing with Crossbones and this Solar Beam. Clearing, you have to take it all the way up here. Always clear 2 positive effects is amazing. So there's the list. To recap, we've got Vision because of his synergies with not only Rocket, but mostly Crossbones. Hand Sentry because we need to have a minion on here. Night Nurse because of the raids. We've got the 3 for Star-Lord, Rocket, and Gamora, which we're going to go into battle right now. Anybody that says Gamora should not be on this list, oh my god, you haven't played Gamora. Crossbones for mass AoE, and then the 4 that have always made this list. Yondu, Black Widow, Captain America, and Quake. This is tier 8 of Blitz, and the reason why I wanted to show you just how crazy Gamora can get with Star-Lord, and I'm using Spider-Man here. Of course, Spider-Man is good. Let's see if we can find a good opponent that we can just slice and dice. Somebody without a lot of defense up. Let's see. Let's do this team right here. We should be able to slice and dice as long as Captain America doesn't too quickly give everybody defense up. And then Gamora with this speed boost is just going to go crazy. All right, we're going to target Quake. Let's see if we can get a triple hit right here. 1, 2. So there's 23,000 right there off of a basic turn 1. We're going to speed up my team. And then we're going to jump around the map here with, okay. I could actually kill Quake right here, but I actually want to, we'll just do it this way. All right, we're going to get rid of Captain America's God. Okay, let's do defense down. Okay, now. Okay, let's steal the speed over there from Yondu. Okay. All right, watch this. How much damage is this going to be? 44,000. Yeah, this is a casual 44,000. Want to see Yondu disappear? Watch this. Whoa, 29,000 on a basic. Oh, there's a 26,000 right there back at me, right? And then it killed my... So Gamora is good, is the point of this clip right here. Oh my goodness, right? This is a little bit overkill. Let's stun over there, Night Nurse. We don't want any healing. Yeah, we'll just do basic attacks. 20,000 on a basic. So you got to see the Gamora show right here, right? All right. One way or another, Gamora is my favorite. She has been for a long time. So, there you go. All right, well, now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked this video, because if you did, you are in luck. For every person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star baby Thanos.
This is not a scam.
Be sure to head over to OMG, link is in the description, and subscribe over there. for more Marvel Strike Force content. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming, guys.